Hey guys, this is Crypto Class. In today's video I brought you update on Humanity protocol. Now this is phase 2. Phase 1 has gone, phase 2 is right there. Now I will give you some few tips about this phase 1, then we'll go ahead and explore much on this as we can. Alright, so in phase 1 you are expected to claim your daily point, alright, which is your HP. Now this HP can also be accumulated through referrals, and it can be accumulated through your daily check-in. As you keep on checking in every day, you are claiming about 37. That is what is showing on my own. Maybe due to your point that you have accumulated, that is what they are giving you your daily check-in. But for now, my own is showing 37.5 HP, which is Humanity protocol. Now, thirdly, you are going to connect all your socials. Now from the beginning, I've connected all my socials. I've connected my Telegram, I've connected my GitHub, I've connected my X, I've connected my Discord, I've connected my LinkedIn, and this is going to give you a social multiplier even at the first one. So the second one here, you are going to reconfirm all those particular socials which you have connected. All right, these are the three basic one: daily claim, your referral, and your social multiplier. But remember, the amount of HP that you have determines how you are going to be eligible, determines eligibility. That is what they notify everybody, your amount of HP. Because I know some people just log in, they say mass click. Most times it doesn't work that way, but must click, that is what I believe in most of this airdrop. You must click, but as long as you must click, go ahead and perform most of this stuff. Log in daily, even if it's not going, because this is in one bridging was not going, you will collect your faucet and come to bridge. You will see that most times it will go, and sometimes it will not go. How many transactions did I have? It's not even up to 5 or 5 thereabout. Because I was doing it and it's not going, I will just go ahead and claim my daily reward. That is what I basically did in the season 1 phase. Now let's jump into it. But if you are new on this particular channel and you haven't subscribed, this Crypto Class will bring you update on cryptocurrency, airdrop, web3, anything you need to know about cryptocurrency. Just sit on this particular channel and make sure you turn on your bell icon to also that YouTube will always notify you anytime we post any new video like this. And quickly go ahead and give us a thumb up to help us increase our algorithm. Share to your friends for them to participate like you, and comment on the comment section. And quickly let's get started, guys. All right, right here you can see the dashboard, how the new interface is looking like at this season 2. All right, you can see I did not accumulate much point. People were accumulating millions of points because their own was going, mine was not going. So I have already 2830 HP here. All right, so now this is the balance that when it's being converted to token, because it's going to be their network, or yes, their token is going to be H in dollar. All right, so your balance will be this after everything. Okay, so this HP point is going to be converted to this H token. All right, so right here what we need to do is to claim. That is the first thing you need to know. Once you claim, okay, now the next phase of claiming is going to be coming in 18 hours 14 minutes. All right, so the second thing you need to do is to go ahead and invite your friends that have not joined. Maybe they missed the phase 1, maybe their bridging was not going and they gave up, because I know in airdrop you don't feed. Even with your last minutes, you don't feed airdrop like that. All right, go ahead and invite. Now copy your link, then share to your friends. Once you share to your friends, they are going to register and you are going to gain some points. All right, I'll be dropping my link on the description box on YouTube and also on X and on Telegram. If you're on our Telegram, you have quick access more than any other person. So if you want to gain access to our Telegram, quickly go ahead to the link I will also be dropping on the description box that will take you to Telegram. So next thing is to link account. I bring this account before, but because it's a new phase, maybe they want us to reconnect. So let's go ahead and link account. All right, So it's loading right here. So what we need to do is to go ahead and link all these accounts. Okay, first of all, it says X, which is already ticked, then Google, Discord, Telegram, and GitHub. You need to connect these guys because that is what strengthens your multiplier. Okay, so the next one I did not link. I think I've linked GitHub, I've linked Telegram, Discord, Google, and X. So LinkedIn is the only last one I've not connected. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, because if it's going to work, then there is no need of keeping it here. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. This is me, and let me quickly go ahead and do that. Okay, all right guys, what I need to do right now is to allow my LinkedIn to connect to this. I will click on this allow. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen, as it's going to redirect us back to our Humanity protocol. Now you can see all the socials are connected right now, so I can go back. So let's go back, and this is going to contribute to your daily reward, what your daily reward is going to be. And you can see social multiplier is now 50% total. All right, that means each of these is going to give you a multiplier worth of 5, 10, depending on the amount that I allocated to it. Okay, so right now you can see that I've done that. Then verification of status is going to come in, then Humanity multiplier coming soon, KYC multiplier also coming soon, and other things. That means we still have a long way to go. You can see direct referrals, indirect total. From previous one I told you people accumulated millions right here. So but right here is another thing you need to know. These are the bridge, the faucet that we have been using, but let's check whether it's going to work. Right, so let's go to faucet first before we bridge, because we cannot bridge without having the faucet. So let's go, and it's taking us to Akimi, and right now I think I saw something like that on this place where you can collect your faucets at this particular site. Only Humanity protocol. Okay, we have other ones like Sapoli, Holuski, Base Ethereum, and the rest. So there are much there. So anyone you need to get, keep on accumulating every 24 hours, and you can even sell it out, because if you keep on accumulating every day 0.1 in 10 days, you have accumulated about 1. Okay, so it's an easy way to go again and then accumulate of much of these things that you need for your transaction. So let's refresh again and see what is the problem. Okay, now you can see that the faucet site is blank, and we cannot perform any transaction right now if we don't collect faucet. So what we need to do is to go ahead and check whether the bridging session is going to work, but I doubt it's not going to work since we don't collect faucet. But I'm going to show you once you collect faucet and this bridge session opens. So what we are going to do is just to swap. Okay, it's taking us to Arbitrum. Let me agree with the terms and connect my wallet. Okay, so let's see. Okay, first of all, you are going to select Arbitrum Sapoli. Okay, once you come to this bridging session, you click on it. We have Sapoli, we have Arbitrum Sapoli. Remember, what is here is Arbitrum. So, and I have about 0.0011. all right, so I'm going to make this 0.0 maybe 0.1. okay, so right here, and I'm getting my Sapoli right here. Okay, so Arbitrum to this, and I can move fund. Okay, so right here, security guaranteed by Arbitrum. I understand. So what I need to do is to continue. All right, so the fund is going to be moved to this particular place. So I'm going to sign in, confirm. Once I confirm, then you can see transaction has been created. Okay, you have one pending transaction on the history of this bridging. So what you are bridging is Arbitrum to your Sapoli. Okay, that is basically what you are bridging. As it's pending, it's gonna work. All right, so this is just basically what you are going to do right here. Make sure you try whether the Sapoli is going to work on THP, all right, because that is the main token. Okay, make sure you participate on this phase 2, as I will keep you updated if there is any changes and there is any further updates from what I've researched. Then I will let you know on TG. And do have a great day and see you in my next video.